Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for March 16th, 2016. It's about 14 minutes before the bell. Just wanted to get this out quick. Today was all about, obviously, everybody's waiting for the Fed, but there was a lot of undercurrents that were incredibly exciting. So what am I talking about here? Right now, you have the ES is down 575. You have the NQs down 350. They're definitely outperforming. That's because Apple got upgraded, and Apple today is up a couple of points. But this is the key, is watching the Russell down 1690, which is exciting for me because I just mentioned on the premium chat before the opening and last night that I'm expecting the Russell to sell off because it already got the resistance. But let me show you why the Russell is down. The Russell is composed of 2,000 stocks. One of the stocks that influences the Russell is VRX, one of my least favorite stocks, that when it was at 200, I told everybody in Simpler Options the stock was an accident waiting to happen. The stock started going down when Hillary Clinton talked about price gouging by companies. That's why I hate this stock. One of their drugs, actually my wife took, that they raised from, let's say, $80 a dose to $800 or $8,000, some ridiculous amount. I mean, it's awful. So I've been rooting against this stock. But the thing is, all the way down here, analysts kept recommending it. I have no idea how they can recommend a stock that has all these investigations, their revenue's going down, and they have $31 billion in debt. So what happens? Finally, their earnings come out today, which they had delayed. They now say they might have violated their debt covenants, and the stock just pummels all day. One of those opens like at 64 pre-market, and just now is 33, down more than 50%. Why am I showing this? Go to Market Watch. I put in all of Bill Ackman's stocks. In fact, I posted this on the forum of which were the best stocks to short within it. And I was showing Mondelez. Canadian Pacific I showed when it was 129. QSR, PAH, APD. Why am I showing these? These are the stocks that Pershing Square and Bill Ackman have a big stake in that they might have to sell to pay for their VRX. What's the only stock up? Herbalife, because that's the one he's massively short. It's really a shame to see him get hurt this bad. Now, the thing in here that I'm watching is, obviously I posted this, and I posted the charts that go with them all. On Simpler Options, I actually posted a short in Canadian Pacific where we made like 1.5 points in 20 minutes. But then go in here and put in public and put in Russell 2000. Put the wrong one. Put Russell 2000. And what you're going to see in here is that's composed of most of the biotech stocks are in the Russell 2000. Go to net change, forget about Seaboard, but look at these. A lot of them in here. Anacor Pharmaceuticals down 4. Adeptus Health down. Eagle Pharmaceutical down. Ultragenics down. You get Kite Pharmaceutical down. You get the gist of what I'm saying. So that's why the Russell is near its low for the day, down 16. Why is that important? I think, forget about one stock moving everything. I think correlations are incredibly important. Anybody that subscribes to my newsletter knows that I watch these and they've kept us out of the market at bad times back in December and in the market down in the beginning of February. This is what I'm starting to watch now. The old point of no return. If this Russell gets down to this level, 1050, where it's close, that's where it was March 1st. Where was the ESs on March 1st? I'm going to unlink them and show you. March 1st, ESs 1934. Let's do a zoom in and let's do the exact same time frame, the 195 chart, and you'll get an idea. March 1st, right there, 1930, March 1st. Well, let's say 1032. So let's take right here. Let's be nice and say March 3rd. March 3rd, right there, 1981. Let's be less like crazy about this. So if the ETFs stay in this level, you can really bet that the ESs are probably going to go to 1980. Now, what am I seeing that could convince me that we are going to do that? Well, number one, look at a daily of the ESs. And I want you to realize that we've had the double doji. You're down in a resistance zone, this zone right here. And then you have a doji 2 days ago that everything, whoever they is, 2 days ago tried everything to get it above and have a follow-through day, couldn't do it. Then yesterday you had another indecision day, and now we're underneath it. This becomes a big deal if you have more of a sell-off, because then it shows a follow-through to the dojis to the downside. Now, a lot of times what I do, you already saw the Russell on the right, which is still selling off. Well, what I want to show you now is the ESs on the 195, and what should we be watching? You need to watch this line. The 99 exponential moving average has been working. If a moving average doesn't work, I throw it out. I mean, I don't use it in that particular time frame. This time it's working, and I want you to see that line right there. That's what I'm watching like a hawk. If it can't hold there, it could go right to here, right to that blip of 1981. That's what I'm watching in here. For tomorrow, I'll be watching the NASDAQ, the ESs, and the Russell. Like you see on here, look at the NASDAQ in here on a daily. That's the only index that hadn't reached its objective up here. Now unlink it, look at the Russell on the right on a daily. And look how it got right to its resistance area, right there, and sold off. So I'm very interested to see these lines and see how the other indexes react to a huge sell-off in the Russell. So like everybody knows, I have a deal, $7 for 30 days. That gets you access to our forums. I post a lot of charts at night and in the morning, and ideas intraday if I see good ideas. That I posted the ideas about Ackman's biggest positions today at about 11 or 12. You get an hour of the premium chat before the opening where we go over all these ideas. The other thing I wanted to mention is I have a day trading class coming up on Thursday and Friday. Now, what this is day trading for a living, and the class is going to be 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central, and 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. on Friday, I'm doing a live trading class. Now, we might change this to 8:15 a.m. to 11:15, so you get the opening and you get about 15 minutes beforehand so we can go over some preparation. So we're still working that out. But I'm really excited about doing the class. It's $97. Just so you know, I've already done 168 slides. So if you don't like the how I'm talking, at least you have almost a literal book on day trading. The 2-hour class with 3-hour live trading is $197. And I'll tell you, I go over stuff for those 3 hours that are probably I hope some things you had never thought of before when it comes to trading. So I hope you can join me for that. Like I said, I will be with you tomorrow, and we'll see. Tomorrow the Fed comes out, should be really exciting at 2 o'clock, and we'll see if the Russell can kick in on the upside and get rid of these divergences that are starting to develop. So everybody take care. I will talk to you tomorrow.